Slate 6, take 1.
My name is Dominique, I'm 21 years old, I'm a student and climate justice activist. I'm most invested in climate justice because it's just so crucial. It is so important. I mean, I'm trying my best to save the planet, essentially, along with other people. But we have to do that with justice in mind, and it has to be at the heart of it. And without it, we're not going to have long-term climate solutions, and we're not going to achieve the world that we want. And that is what we all deserve, really, on this planet. So to me, climate justice means that everyone deserves the right to a healthy environment, to clean air, to clean water, to live in green spaces, to really connect with nature and, be at one, and, instead of the kind of really separation that we have right now between us and nature and whatnot, and for people to live without fear of the future. And yes, for there to just be a just and green world, essentially. So for me, one of the most pressing issues when it comes to climate justice is like the equitable side of it. And I feel like for decades, a lot of climate action has really been pushed forward, and most of it's been focusing on the polar bears and whatnot, or the trees, which are so important. I love trees. I'm a tree hugger, of course. But the equitable side of it as well, making sure that people aren't left behind, and the intersectional side of that, and how people are being disproportionately impacted. And me growing up, even in London as a black woman, there are disproportionate impacts even there, but especially on a global scale, and that really has to be taken into account in all the work that we do. So hard, but I think, I mean, I would love to have more of my creativity that I have inside, and really push that into activism. A lot of acting and creative ideas I have, just create something around that also brings in the climate, and that gets a lot of people in, because people love entertainment and they love art, so why not bring those two together? Future activists, I mean, to join the movement, the first thing that you have to do is just do something, just get started, just join. You can join a local group, organisation. You can start taking changes in your everyday life, because that will really shape how you care about the planet and how likely you are to take bigger actions as well. And also really building your connection to our environment and the beautiful nature that we're trying to protect, and really seeing yourself as part of that as well. I think that's all part of it. And just taking it one step at a time. Don't feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And that's how we're going to move forward. I mean, none of us really know what we're doing in this movement. We just keep pushing forward with it, and we're learning on the go all the time. And that's what it's all about. My message to the world is for everyone to just take a step back and just really look at our planet and the situation that we're in, and just how beautiful our world is, and the future that we could have, and think about how we can get there, because it's something precious that we don't want to lose. So to wake up, essentially, and wake up together.
Super happy with that. Yeah.